Binge Pipe's menu screen offers everything you need to start a trivia game. Are you tired of streaming services that are actually real and provide real services and aren't just a satirical wrapper for the latest iteration of a video game franchise? Well, then Binge Pipe is for you.
With my old streaming service, I could never get a hold of a customer service representative. Now that I'm a Binge Pipe customer, they never leave me alone. The second I have a problem, they're there to explain why it isn't a problem and why I should be more grateful for their ever-seeing eye.
The second my Binge Pipe router went out, a service team was in my home. I didn't even know I had a back door.
I thought the volume was off on my programming, but the Binge Pipe doctor discovered it was my ears that were wrong.
Not only do they closely monitor my enjoyment of their services, but they reward me if I turn in fellow customers who are not completely happy. Thank you, Binge Pipe.
Thank you, Binge Pipe.
Thank you, Binge Pipe.
Thank you, Binge Pipe.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Binge
Binge
Pipe.
Thank you,
Binge
Binge
Pipe. Binge Pipe. Binge Pipe.
Thank you.
Going outdoors has become obsolete thanks to these Binge Pipe programs.
Ma'am, excuse me. I'm with the show What's in Your Purse? And I was wondering, what's in your purse?
You want to go through my purse? Okay, what is this, a prank show?
No, just like a man on the street thing. Are you sure you don't mind?
No, it's fine. I'm just a little embarrassed to say I don't know what all is in here. I haven't cleaned things out in a while, so we got a brush and some mints and napkins from a drive-through, and oh my god. Oh, it's, I don't know how. Wow.
Is that a dead bird?
Yeah, it is. You wouldn't have known this, but I used to be a magician's assistant like 15 years ago, and the last trick I assisted on was a bird trick.
And that's the bird?
One never reappeared. And the incredible Benjamin said, just wait. Wow, just wow.
Do you want us to get rid of that bird?
No, I'm good, thanks.
What is Bitcoin? A modern system for an ever-changing world. An unprecedented level of sophistication. A road you follow, just to see where it goes. It's an indulgent gift you give yourself, and then return. It's a letter from an old friend. A knock on the door late at night. Who could survive all this rain? It's a song you hum to yourself while the bank teller fills the bag. It's a deer, sleek and innocent, and made of lightning. That letter from the old friend. This isn't their handwriting. It's hieroglyphics. The letter bursts into flame and you faint. You wake up in a rainy alley in London and hear a voice whisper, "The songbird is deadlier than the jackal in the right climate." You look behind you, but there's only an old woman embroidering. You run and barely make it on the last train out of the city. You arrive at a ship and sneak aboard. You sleep on coils of rope. The captain discovers you and says, "We're taking you to meet someone you wronged many years ago." But when the ship docks, you're left standing in front of your own door. This is Bitcoin. Also, the lightning deer is wearing sunglasses.
Before we begin this trip, now would be a good time to practice the phrase, "Ah, man, I knew that."
Welcome back to the next Sound Effects star. Up next is Randall Smith, a contestant who has a powerful story about redemption.
My name is Randall Smith, and when I was 4 years old, my dad got killed by a cartoon character wielding a giant mallet. I was in the other room at the time and heard everything. From that point on, I decided to dedicate my life to turning sound effects into a positive force.
And here to present a piece he calls An Alpaca Making Love to a Fax Machine is Randall Smith.
This is for you, Dad.
Judges, what do you think?
I love what you're about, man, but I didn't quite feel that. The fax machine sounded more like a printer to me.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Randall, I love how inspiring your story is, but I have to agree. That sounded more like an alpaca having sex with a printer more than it did an alpaca making love to a fax machine. I'm out.
I disagree, but thanks.
These guys don't know what they're talking about. That really worked for me. You really took me there. It felt like I was actually watching an alpaca going to town on a fax machine. I'm in.
Congrats, Randall. We'll see you next week. Now, here performing a piece she calls A Wolfman Farting in a Bathtub is Alice Berry.
Hi, I'm Austin Creed, host of the new binge pipe show Hat Chat. I travel the world, make friends, and see a whole lot of hats. Here's a sneak peek of episode 4.
I spent my whole life thinking I was an only child, you know? And then to find out I had 3 identical sisters out there, I'm sorry, it's just all very emotional.
I understand. What about your hat?
Oh, this? It's just a large comical fruit hat. I always wear it.
You're one amazing lady. That's Hat Chat, only on Binge Pipe.
We're waiting for players to join, so there is still time to change shirts. Not that we can see you in that terrible shirt.
Ugh.
What's the matter, Mark?
I'm trying to find my blood type, but these medical forms are just so complicated.
Oh, Mark, you silly idiot. You don't have to understand forms anymore.
I don't?
No! Just send all your information to BingePipe and they'll find the answers for you.
They can do that?
Sure. Thanks to BingePipe's customer vault, I can send them my medical history, credit card details, voting record, deepest fears, food allergies, romantic preferences, and lucky numbers, and they'll sort through it to find the data I need and keep the leftover details for themselves.
Wow, that sounds great. Looks like I won't need this paperwork. And with the extra time, we can get dinner. Do you like burritos?
I don't know. I'll have to ask BingePipe.
BingePipe not only streams the highest quality programming other services passed on, but we also create original content based around our users' most frequent search terms. Please enjoy the following.
Hey kids, do you like sharing? Yeah! Do you like oversharing at a work event, causing a cataclysmic rift between you and your peers that you can never erase?
This week on Captain Funtime's World of Hard Adult Lessons.
I'm Kyle.
And I'm Julie.
We're best friends.
And siblings.
Or maybe we're dating.
It's super ambiguous. Right when you think we're for sure brother and sister,
we kiss.
But then we act so weird about it.
We just gotta be siblings.
Right?
Super ambiguous. Coming this fall.
To play, go to the website on your screen and enter the room code. Our algorithm tells us you will find these 4 letters hilarious.
So we did some digging, and Kara, the guy you've been talking to online, isn't who he says he is.
Oh no, did I get catfished?
Well, in this case, it was more than one person doing it, so we call it getting groupered.
It was a whole group?
And they did it on purpose.
That one's not a fish.
Looks like someone went to school.
I'm done here.
So everyone has disappeared?
More like half the population.
Of Earth?
That we know of, yes.
But everything is different now because we're in space?
Unclear.
Is this a flashback?
Also unclear.
But we definitely have to defuse this bomb, right?
That part seems obvious.
I mean, I'm just making sure we're on the same page here.
This fall on the Exposition.
And, wait, are we related?
Unclear.
Damn it.
This is taking longer than expected. Just kidding. We prepare for everything. Everything. Looking to become a professional live streamer? It's never been easier thanks to the BingePipe streamer program. Just listen to these satisfied streamers.
I couldn't believe how easy it was to stream with BingePipe.
It was like super easy to get started.
There was almost no setup.
There was literally no setup.
No complicated sign-up process. You just click a button and stream.
Sometimes I was streaming without even clicking the button.
I'm not totally sure what that button does, actually.
I started out just streaming games, but now I can't stop streaming.
Seriously? I can't stop streaming. How do I turn this off?
I think I'm streaming right now.
The eye of BingePipe is unblinking.
I unplugged my webcam, but the light's still on. I put it in a drawer, but it's still weird.
It's very weird.
Super weird.
It's uncomfortable and weird.
BingePipe streamer program. If you're listening to this, it's already too late. Is it possible to have too much content? These new BingePipe programs say no.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Interrupting cow.
Oh, no, you don't, you son of a bitch. Not this time.
Honey, who was that?
Where are the kids?
Why did you yell? Who's at the door?
Are the kids home?
Yes, they're upstairs. Baby, you're scaring me.
We can't stay here.
What's happening?
It's nothing. It's just something from my past. I can handle it. Now, please go upstairs and pack an overnight bag. I want you and the kids staying at your mother's tonight.
If it's nothing, then why are we having to run away?
There's nothing to worry about. I said I've got this.
Mommy, Daddy, what's wrong?
Hey, sport. Mommy and Daddy were just having a conversation. How does a sleepover at Grandma sound tonight? We'll order a pizza.
Awesome.
Honey, someone's at the back door.
God damn it. I told you not to mess with my family.
Mommy, why is Daddy breaking a chair?
I'm not sure. Why are you breaking a chair, Roger?
Because I've got to board this door up, Maggie. Look, everything's gonna be fine. I just need you to grab my shotgun from the closet.
Roger, you're scaring me.
I swear I'll explain everything later.
Here's your gun. Oh no, Alice is up.
Hey buddy, why don't you go look after your sister?
Okay.
Who is at the door, Roger?
It's somebody who wants something from me.
Who is at the door?
I swear to God, can you just trust me for once?
Who is at the door?
It's an interrupting cow! There! You happy? It's an interrupting cow who...
Moo! Imagine a world.
My God, the specimen.
It's growing out of control.
Where scientists go too far.
Should we go in?
No, seal the door.
But still know how to follow proper protocol.
Okay, the chemical shower killed it.
That could have been bad.
Yeah, but it wasn't.
Lunch?
Coming soon to Binge Pipe. Please let us know how you wanted that sentence to end.
Our family has been in the business of trees for what seems like forever. My father had it passed down from his father as many generations as there are, well, rings on this here tree. Now it's up to me, the first woman in our family, to take on the responsibility of overseeing the business and appeasing the bloodthirsty and vengeful tree gods with the unreasonable sacrifices they demand, and to promise to never talk about the bodies. All while raising a family in these here woods.
Ba-do-do, just cleaning out my fingernails. Ba-do.
Introducing America's Secret Singers.
Sandwich. I got a pastrami sandwich.
A singing competition show composed entirely of videos of people who didn't know their webcams were on.
Where's the stamps? Ba-dum-bum-bum. My bills are overdue.
The singer with the most online votes will receive $10,000, and they'll never know why.
My arms are so hairy. My arms are so hairy. My arms are so hairy. But my legs are smooth.
It sure is taking a long time to start this game, but Binge Pipe has time. We have all the time in the world.
I like being able to stream movies day or night, and I don't mind a lot of buffering during peak hours.
I'm a Spencer. Yeah, that's my name.
I think I'm a ghost.
We are Binge Pipe!
The following Binge Pipe content is sponsored by Bob's Shoes. Not only are Bob's Shoes one of the most comfortable pairs of shoes you'll ever own, but for every pair we sell, we donate another pair to kids in need. But if you return a pair, we take a pair away from a kid in need. Bob's Shoes. You better order the right size.
Got a date right after work, and you find yourself a little worried about what's going on down there? Well, maybe you shouldn't have let that family of possums move in.
By studying the flight patterns and the feeding habits of the swans, I can just barely justify my degree.
This is a very interesting wine because if you look at the label, you can see the cause and date of your death.
Binge Pipe is pleased to bring back You Don't Know Jack. Binge Pipe. No, our CEO is not a stock photo.
I'm Cookie Masterson. Thank you for inviting me to hang out with you. Wait, that's what this is, right? I can just tell from your names that each of you is delightful company on a promenade. All right, let's make beautiful music.
Time for question 1.
To get things started, today's secret ingredient is integrity. If politicians wanted to literally become spineless, what should they do? Julienne themselves, spatchcock themselves, chiffonade themselves, or score themselves? I love this part. No. Oh, what might have been. A technique used in preparing poultry, spatchcocking is a form of butterfly cut where the backbone is removed so it can be flattened for the grill. Spatchcocking. Didn't a politician just resign trying to do that? I'll be here all episode.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Coming up next, the plot thickens when exposed to certain temperatures. Ugh, bodies of flowing liquids are just so mainstreams. I wish they would let more non-Newtonian fluids play a titular part in movies, like in my favorite film, The Shape of Water, Lorenzo's Oil, Whiskey Tango Foxtrot, or Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Let's see how that shook out. Honey is the only fluid on this list that doesn't have a constant viscosity, making it the only non-Newtonian. Maybe honey doesn't have constant viscosity, but it has constant deliciosity. Science.
Why don't we do it with 3?
Next, text or subtext, and it's a this or dat. So I'm going to read off 7 things, and for each one, I want you to tell me if it's a piece of art attributed to street artist Banksy or an emoji on my smartphone. Answer quick. You'll only have a few seconds to choose between Banksy or an emoji. And you're all doing this together, so look alive. All set? Here we go. Man shrugging. From window. Woman factory worker. Men with bunny ears. girl. Girl with skipping rope. Selfie. All right, a majority of you deserve my praise. But player 3, you really boned up that dis or dat.
Customer satisfaction seems to have dipped.
Oh, that means it's screw time.
That's right, Cookie. Using the screw makes it harder for all the other players to answer in a variety of pleasurable ways. And you'll receive a monetary bonus for anyone who answers incorrectly.
Great, thanks.
You're welcome, devoted customer.
Take a good look at... Here's the UPS guy. I recently installed one of those video doorbells at my apartment. Looks like I have an alert now. There's an axe-wielding maniac chopping up my door. It's just like in The Shining, except that was the kitchen door, the living room door, the bathroom door, or the hotel lobby door. Hope you like what you picked. That's right. Jack Torrance in The Shining chops up the bathroom door with an axe after he goes nuts. All right, maybe I should do something about this guy. I don't know, call the police or something? Oh, no, wait, he's tuckering himself out. Yeah, he's going to sleep now. Okay, we're good. It's time for barrier necessities. Suppose Mexico.com put up a paywall. What should the pop-up message say? To view all 7 states, please subscribe. To view all 15 states, please subscribe. To view all 31 states, please subscribe. Or to view all 40 states, please subscribe. So who got it? Should have just given a fake email address. Mexico has 31 states. But American spring breakers only know about the state of inebriation. Round 1 is over. Numbers don't lie. Let's take a look.
Currently, player 1 is in the lead. Player 3, on the other hand, you're doing the bad thing. When the going gets tough, the tough gets another screw.
Round 2 screws screw even harder, and you'll net more cash for each player that answers wrong. So do not be afraid to use that thing. The rest of you better answer quick or you'll end up screwed. Oh, and by the way, all the cash in round 2 is doubled, in case you care about things like that.
Now that's good game design.
6 trombones is not a parade.
Feast your eyes upon this. Go Big Sean or Go Home Sean. Which of the following Big Sean lyrics demonstrates the rhetorical device epizeuxis? Okay, drop it to the floor, make that ass shake, shake, shake. Built a house up on that ass, that's an ass state. Whoa, make that group move, that's an ass quake. Or ass, 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 ass. And how do we do? Epizeuxis is the immediate repetition of a word for emphasis. Or in this case, emphasis.
J'ai mangé tous les œufs. 7.
Try this on for size. GPS, Godzilla Positioning System. So, Godzilla is on his way to destroy Tokyo, but can't seem to find the island it's located on. What does he roar in frustration? Look sharp. Player 3 just let loose a screw. Hey, who's ready for a little identity theft? Not even a guess? That's pretty lame. You should have guessed this. Honshu, the largest of the 4 major islands that make up Japan, is where Tokyo is located. It's so like Godzilla to get lost. That would never happen to Mothra. That's why I'm totally Team Mothra. Hashtag Team Mothra. Nice use of the screw, Player 3. Here's that cash. Oh, and somebody's got a new name. Like they say, a rose by any other name still gets screwed.
Hey, question.
We'd like to offer you a chance to gain some content while also losing some other content. Would you like a loud question or a quiet question? Choose on your devices now. The choices have been made. We graciously accept your choice.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of eight.
Up next, a quiet question. What is the name of Simon & Garfunkel's second studio album? Sounds of Silence, A Kind of Hush, The Quiet One, or Careless Whisper? Okay, what'd you pick? Simon & Garfunkel released Sounds of Silence in 1965. I will now return to my normal speaking voice. Wait, do I always sound like this? I am so sorry. Here's one for you. It's a thinker. Let's see what Marmaduke is up to. You can't eat a whole turkey! Why do giant dogs make me laugh so much? Because of my limbic system, because of my cerebrum, because of my cerebellum, or because of my brainstem? So what'd you pick? You can't walk and laugh at the same time. The limbic system's hippocampus and the amygdala work in concert to create laughter. So if you don't find this game funny, it's not our fault. Your brain is wrong. Introducing Octopus Coffee, Queen Elizabeth, or Frankenstein.
Octopus, coffee, Queen Elizabeth, or Frankenstein. The doctor that is. What's the
First encountered in the Antarctic. Octopus, coffee, Queen Elizabeth, or Frankenstein. Okay, who chose what? Sweet dreams. When we first meet Dr. Frankenstein in the novel, he's lost in the Antarctic searching for his monster. But it turns out the real monster is having to read a book. It's time for the attack. When you see an answer that matches the category, tap it on your device. The faster you pick a right answer, the more cash you make. And more than one answer can be right. But each time you're wrong, I'm taking some cash away. And don't forget, it's gotta be a match that fits this clue. My signature look. I'll give you an article of clothing. You name the cartoon character that traditionally wears it. Good luck. Player one takes it! Way to go, Player one. That game was closer than an awkward hug. Not surprising considering...
You don't know Jack!
Detective Arlo here. What happened?
This couple was murdered in their home and dismembered in the backyard.
Have we identified them?
June and Dan Carter.
Excuse me. I couldn't help but overhear. I'm June Carter.
Yeah, and I'm Dan. We're alive.
What miserable sicko could do something like this?
No one. No one did this. We're totally fine.
You can't make this vile stuff up.
You did.
Binge Pipe loves our users so much, we gave you this menu screen. Binge Pipe is more than a streaming service, and it's also less than a streaming service, because we're not a streaming service. Or are we? Yes, we aren't. Have questions? Call our Binge Pipe customer support party line.
Hi, I'm locked out of my account.
Is that the same bald man who was in the other scene?
Hi, I fast-forwarded it too far.
Binge Pipe is proud to resurrect from the dead. You don't know Jack. Binge Pipe, a very healthy stream of content.
Hi, I'm Cookie Masterson, and I once lost my front row of teeth trying to dive into a pile of money like Uncle Scrooge. Hey, it's all my favorite people! And also, Player 3 is here. Okay, what are we waiting for?
Time for question one.
To get things rolling, rebelling outside the box. Which boxer is being rebellious in the country that the Boxer Rebellion took place? Manny Pacquiao littering in the Philippines, George Foreman listening to loud music in China, Oscar De La Hoya smoking cigarettes in South Africa, or Floyd Mayweather loitering in Germany?
Binge Pipe's menu screen, the gold standard of... Binge Pipe is the only streaming service to determine that people really needed to hear a voice talking to them all the time when they first interacted with the user interface. And we refuse to course correct on that decision.
I'm insufferable.
I'm just some dude that still has his old roommate's password.
I'm gonna live forever.
We are Binge Pipe!
Binge Pipe expected a bit more gratitude for presenting You Don't Know Jack. Binge Pipe, where creative meets corporate.
Hey friends, Cookie Masterson here to tell you that Binge Pipe turns Mondays into fun days and weekends into strong beginnings. And they have an outstanding copywriter. Everybody ready? I don't want to have to get off the highway once we get going. So let's dive in.
Time for question one.
Kicking things off, Eavesdrop, stop, and roll. I've got to share this weird conversation I overheard this morning. Heyo, OA, she won a Nobel Prize? Like you said, they're great! So, who dis? Tony the Tiger talking to Tony Danza about Toni Morrison? Tony Danza talking to Toni Morrison about Tony the Tiger? Toni Morrison talking to Tony the Tiger about Tony Danza? Or Tony Danza talking to Tony the Tiger about Toni Morrison? Let's see who got it. Well, nobody got this one, so let's just move on with our lives. That's Danza's catchphrase from Who's the Boss, talking about Nobel Prize-winning author Morrison, referencing the cereal mascot's slogan. You overhear the weirdest conversations at the Y.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Behold, our movie science has finally gone too far. What giant monster movie would tower just above Jurassic Park Fallen Kingdom on the hierarchy of biological classifications? Godzilla, Devil's Domain, King Kong, Royal Family, Pacific Rim, First Class, or Cloverfield, Out of Order? Okay, let's take a look. It turns out the real monster is being wrong. Domain is one step above Kingdom on the taxonomic classification hierarchy. So radioactive dinosaur is just above regular dinosaur, but they're both below shirtless Jeff Goldblum.
Why don't we do it with three?
This one's called You Wear What You Eat, and it's a dis or dat. I'm going to read off 7 things, and for each one I want you to tell me if it's a piece of fashion from the Victorian era, or food served at Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's wedding reception. Think fast, you'll only get a few seconds to pick between Victorian fashion or royal wedding food. And you're all doing this together, so focus up. Ready? Good. Croquettes. Impulse. Lappets. Langoustines. Epaulets. Verbena. Chapeau. Like humanity in general, most of you are just okay. But player 2, of all the losers, you are the loseriest.
Actions have been taken to ensure you have a better playing experience.
Looks like it's screw time.
Haha, that's correct, Binge Pipe employee Cookie Masterson. Screwing during a question makes life a little tougher for all the other players in a variety of enjoyable ways. And you'll receive a bonus for each player who chooses incorrectly.
Yeah, thanks for that.
Consider yourselves nurtured, consumers.
I don't need you anymore.
I call this one 421-77114-0. Hoo boy, that string of numbers makes me uneasy. 421-77114-0. I can't help but feel like the things I'm saying here will have a special relevance in this question. Well, no use putting it off. What were the first words I said right after reading that string of numbers? Oh man, hoo boy, uh-oh, or mama likes. Who picked what? Whoo boy, I think you got this one wrong. I pretty clearly said who boy. Sorry I made you think about numbers for a second. Here we have Fortnite night. You know, I have this hilarious question about the game Fortnite, but I feel bad about the bait and switch from the last question, so what was that long number from the last question? 477-229-712, 411-098850, 443-06-2701, or 421. What'd you guys pick? That's the number. Shame we'll never get to that Fortnite question now. It was a good one. Round one is dead to me. Numbers, numbers. Show me numbers.
Currently, player 1 is in the lead. Player 2, on the other hand. Wow, you are really doing it. Poorly. Market research indicates that it's time for another screw.
And keep in mind, round 2 screws have crazier effects. Plus, they earn you a bigger bonus for each player that gets the question wrong. So don't be shy about using that thing. The rest of you better answer fast if you don't want to be screwed. Oh, and did I mention all the money's doubled in round 2?
This is a real party now.
6 trombones is not a parade.
Coming up, Shakespearean three-ways. Based on the events in their respective plays, which would be an accurate round of, oh, let's call it bang, marry, kill for these Shakespeare characters? Bang Hamlet, marry Ophelia, kill Tybalt. Bang Romeo, marry Juliet, kill Polonius. Bang Juliet, marry Romeo, kill Prospero. Or bang Guildenstern, marry Bottom, kill Romeo. Brace yourself. Player 2 dropped a screw on you guys. Come to terms with these terms of service. Anyone? Anyone? Okay, well, this is going to be a blast. Here's what a right answer looks like. Juliet bangs Romeo, Romeo marries Juliet, Polonius gets stabbed through the curtain by Hamlet. Of course, it all goes very differently in my fanfiction, Polonius Private Eye. Polonius loves danger, and the ladies love Polonius. Come on, publishers, take a chance. Nice screwing, player 2. This is your cash now.
Las payeurs se moquent de moi. 7.
Oh, here's a good one. Tiny handkerchief. And uh-oh, chest strut fits lime floor.
It's time for a...
Remember to type quick. That cash will be counting down until you lock in an answer. Okay, head in the game. Look at this gibberish phrase and tell me what famous movie quote it rhymes with. Hey, a horse flea tissue. And don't let that punctuation trip you up. Which side are you on? The dark or the light? Man, these space fights are intense. Let's take a look. Player 2. Yep, that's what I was going for. All right, at least one of you didn't totally fail me. Let's get on with it, shall we?
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of 8.
There is no hiding from you can't curse in heaven. If Kristen Bell's character from the sitcom The Good Place read the Pulitzer Prize-winning novel The Good Earth, how would she likely describe it? It's about forking Chinese farmers. It's some bullshit set on a rocket ship. It follows an ash hole through the American Revolution. Or the French Ghost is a total bench. Just take a guess next time. What's the worst that can happen? Pearl S. Buck's 1931 novel, The Good Earth, takes place in turn-of-the-century China. Here's one I like to call, I'll sleep when I stop respawning. I almost forgot I have that Fortnite question from earlier in the game. If I played Fortnite for a fortnight straight, how many hours would I have spent not doing anything else? 224 hours without showering, 336 hours without pooping, 512 hours without any REM sleep, or 421-771-1140. So what'd you pick? You don't need to remember that number anymore. That question is over. We're doing the Fortnite question now. Focus. A fortnight is 2 weeks, which is the same as 14 days, or 336 hours. I always make sure to take plenty of breaks to hydrate, stretch my legs, and change my diaper.
Sabes que es lindo, yes, perritos.
How about this one? Dial Ah for murder. Which murderer committed the worst crime but has the mildest burn? First-degree murderer with third-degree burns, first-degree murderer with first-degree burns, second-degree murderer with first-degree burns, or second-degree murderer with second-degree burns? Hope you like what you picked. The game wouldn't be fun if you got everything right. First-degree murder is the most serious murder conviction in the U.S., yet a first-degree burn is the least serious type of burn. Now, how do they sentence arsonists? You made it to the attack. When you see an answer that matches the category, tap it on your device. The faster you pick a right answer, the more cash you make. And more than one answer can be right. But each time you're wrong, I'm taking some cash away. And be careful. It's gotta be a match that fits this clue. It would be my honorific. Movie titles and TV titles are full of titles. Have fun. One's got it! Nice work, Player One. Look who's on top now. Enjoy the view from up there, cause tomorrow you'll probably realize
You don't know Jack!
This menu screen is a Binge Pipe exclusive.